Hi everybody and welcome back to some more racing content here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now in today's video we're testing out another awesome car from Assetto Corsa Ultimate Edition, and today's car we're testing out is the Audi TT Cup. Like I said to you, there's 178 cars on this game. There was loads I didn't really test out on the game, so I want to do that over the next couple of months. And if there's any you would like to see, let me know in the comments. But at the end of this video I will give you 2 cars to choose from for the next video, so watch out for that. But this car's got pretty decent stats. I love Audis, so let's get straight into a race around Nürburgring GP, the GT circuit, and see if we can get an awesome result. So let's get straight into it. So here we go. Right, so here we go with a race in the Audi TT Cup around the Nürburgring GP circuit. Now we did put the AI level on Alien, so it should be a really good battle. Now this car came on the Ready to Race DLC. We did previously have a quick go in it, but I wanted to experience it again, and I'm going to try and experience as many cars from this game on the channel, so please watch out for that. And I will put 2 cars at the end of the video for you to select for the next video. So let's see if we can get a good start here, and that's not too bad. Slow it down, get a nice line, and that was pretty smooth through there, so that was a really good start. Let's see if we can get close to the front, and so that's not bad. Get a good line down this section in the inside, hold it onto the apex, and we've got the car still sitting to our right, but let's see if we can just get through here nice and smooth. And that was awesome, so we're up to P4 early on, and we need to battle hard at the start, because if you let the AI get away, especially the fact it's on Alien, it's really hard to catch up. So hopefully we can stick with them. I'm not too bad around this circuit, and this car does handle awesome. I must admit, even on the default setup, it is absolutely brilliant. And we will test out some of the other Audis as well, guys. But like I said, I'll put 2 cars for you to select for the next video. Right, trying to keep it nice and smooth around that turn. Oh, that was nicely done. And let's try and get into the slipstream of the car in 3rd place and see if we can put him under pressure. Right, let's keep it nice and smooth and try and stay off the curves through there and managing to hold it nicely. Now this car isn't really quick, but it is good around these sort of circuits. So it is a very good experience, and I would like to race this in a couple of online races. I think if we were all in these cars, it would be a really good race. And as you can see, the leader of the race is starting to disappear in the distance, and you always find that on Assetto Corsa. You get a couple of cars on the harder levels that just totally disappear, and you've got to try and stick with them as long as you can. Right, so I do like the fact that this chicane on the GT circuit is a lot wider. You can get through there a lot quicker, and we did manage to do just that. Right, hold it nice and tight, and we're coming towards the end of this first lap. God, that was nicely done round there, and we should be able to take that place. Yes, we do. So we're up to P3, so that is an awesome start. But is he going to come back down the outside? I can't see where he's coming. I can hear him. Yes, I think he's going to go down the outside, but I don't mind that. Right, slow it down. Oh, really tight in there. Just managed to stop myself and not run into the other car. Oh, that was a bit of a battle blow there. Just letting me know that he's still there. Right, let's just try and go down the inside of him now, as he's taking a wider line there. Can we take him in the inside? He's holding a nice tight line there, and let's just try and hold it. And yes, we have! We've managed to take that place, and we're up to P2. Fantastic. So we've only got 1 car in front of us and a victory in this race. I was actually surprised I'd get to the front this quickly. Normally when you put it on this level, they go away so quickly, like I said, and it's really hard to catch him up, but we've done really well. So let's see if we can close the gap on the leader. He might be a lot harder to get past and running at a faster pace. Right, slow it down, got a little bit wider in that turn, just keep it nice and smooth, held it nicely, and that was brilliant. Right, let's see if we can just close the gap. He's probably got about a 2-second lead on us, so let's see if we can just close that down in the next couple of laps. Also guys, I just wanted to say I do find myself racing in cockpit view a lot more on Assetto Corsa than I do any other racing game on the channel, even Project Cars 2. I don't know why, I just feel like I get the best experience on this game in this view. Although some of the other views on this game are good, but this just gives me the best experience. Let me know in the comments whether you find that as well, guys. Right, let's see if we can close this gap now. Coming towards the end of the second lap, and then we've got 3 laps to try and win this race. Right, let's try and hold the speed through there, nice and smooth. But this is definitely a car that you can turn off the assist. I mean, I always use ABS, but on this car you definitely don't need any stability or traction control. It is absolutely totally grounded, this car. It handles like a dream, and let's see if we can close the gap now. We've managed to pull away from the cars behind as well, which is a surprise. I was expecting to be a lot quicker, but yeah, let's see if we can just speed up a little bit on this lap and maybe we can take the place. Right, let's hold it around there. Nicely done. You can really push this car as hard as you can. It's like I said, it's so forgiving, and you feel like you've got, even when it's on the edge, you feel like you've got full control of this car, and that's why I absolutely love it. But we will test out some of the more powerful Audis, because you do want to push yourself a little bit more, and we will try and select a different circuit for that race as well. There's one circuit I've got in mind, but just watch out for that video. But I have, like I said, put a couple of cars at the end of the video for you to choose for the next race, and I'm trying to pick as many different cars as I can from the 178 cars to test out, because like I said, there's so many I haven't tested out, and it's a shame that I didn't manage to do that previously. But when you're only a small channel, you only have limited time, and I didn't have time to do experiences in every single car, because 178 cars is a hell of a lot. Right, so we managed to close the gap, and we are really going to put this car under pressure now. So let's see if we can try and get past him on this lap. Right, let's hold it nice and tight onto the curb there. Nicely done. I definitely feel like I could do some really quick laps in this car. I reckon we could probably do a 2:07 maybe. We're definitely not running at the fastest pace we can. I reckon we could push it a little bit harder with a few tweaks to the setup as well. Like I said, I didn't adjust anything. I think this car would be fantastic. I would absolutely love to actually do some championship racing in this car. That's how much I love it, and we've managed to get through there really quick again. The AI don't carry as much speed through that chicane as we do. Right, let's hold it nice and tight, and we are in behind, going into the 4th lap, so we've got 2 laps to maybe take the lead of this race. Let's see if we can get him into that slow corner and see if we can take the place. Right, so we're building up speed now. Let's see how he does in this turn. Slow it down, and let's just try and take a nice line in behind him. We don't have to push it. We've got 2 laps to try and get past, and we have dropped a little bit of pace on this lap so far. Just trying to keep it nice and smooth. And can we take the place? We've gone down the inside. He's trying to hold on to it. Right, let's just try and take a wider line into this turn. And oh, we've managed to get through there onto the curb. Have we taken the place? Yes, we have. So we're into the lead. Oh, that is brilliant. Right, so we've just got about a lap and a half to try and hold on to this. Hopefully we should be okay, but now we can start maybe pushing it a little bit harder now just to get away, and hopefully we can just leave him for dead. And we have already just pulled away slightly, so we were definitely being held up by the car behind, and I'm actually surprised. I thought they would be a hell of a lot quicker on Alien. But like I said, the AI seem to be different in different cars. I think in the more powerful cars, the GT3 cars, they're really hard to beat. If I remember rightly, some of the cars I have tested out previously on the harder levels, I couldn't get anywhere near the AI on Alien. But we found that in the career mode as well on the harder levels. But you do get more rewards, obviously, by going on the harder levels if you do some of the time attack races and some of the challenges on the game. We haven't done any of the challenges in a while. There's still quite a few that we need to go through and test out. Maybe we will do some of the events on this game, because some of them are really good and really hard to beat. Right, let's see if we can keep a nice decent speed through there. Nicely done, and that was nicely done through there. So we've got 1 more lap to go. And what I'll do is I will leave a replay of some of the remaining parts of this race, because I think the replays on this game are pretty good. Shame they don't give you the whole race, and they only give you like just over 4 minutes, I think. But after this race, like I said, I'll show you the 2 cars I want you to choose for the next video. Right, let's slow it down into this turn. Let's keep nice and steady, and that is much better through there. Let's get nice and tight, and we have managed to pull away from the car in second, so we should be okay on this lap. So let's see if we can keep nice and steady around there. Oh god, we've gone a little bit wider in that turn. We went really tight before, but when you haven't got a car to use in the inside, I actually did brake a little bit too late, so that was my mistake. But I think we've got enough distance between us and second, so it should be okay. We did drop a little bit of time, but we've picked up again. Let's see if we can go a little bit quicker towards the end. Let's see if we can get a faster lap. Definitely reckon we're at least a couple of seconds off what we could achieve in this car. This car is just so good. Absolutely so impressed by this car in this game. It sounds good, it handles amazing, and I think it just lacks a little bit of power. If that's the only criticism, I reckon with maybe another 100 brake horsepower and just a better acceleration, this car would be just absolutely amazing. Right, coming towards the end now. Let's see if we can gain a little bit of time. We are still behind our fastest lap. Still think we can go a little bit quicker towards the end, maybe get that time down. Right, keep it nice and tight there, and accelerate. And we just need to beast our way through the last couple of corners, and we should be able to get a faster lap than we achieved. I mean, that 209.1, that is amazing. Not bad for a first experience, so we just jumped in a car that we haven't raced a lot. Right, so that's nicely done through there. Last corner, let's see if we can go a little bit quicker around this last corner. Keep it nice and smooth, and accelerate. No, it looks like we're not going to get a faster time, but it was still overall an amazing experience, and we've managed to take the win. I do love the car, and I actually love the colours of this livery as well. Absolutely superb. Right guys, now I'm going to show you two cars, and you've got to vote for one of these cars that you want to see in the next video, guys. Now these are two cars I personally want to try out that I haven't really tried out before, but there is many cars that I haven't tested out, and if there's any that you want to add to the list, don't forget to put them down in the comments, because I do want to test out as many cars from this game that I haven't tested out before. So let's get straight into the two cars, and then you can start voting. So let's get straight into it. Right guys, the first car out of the two I want you to vote for is the Lotus 211 GT4. Now I haven't really tested this car out before. I've heard that it is a really good car, so this is the first one. So if you want to see this one in the next video, start voting. But let's get straight into the second car, so here we go. Right guys, the second car is a Porsche, the Porsche 911 GT1 98. Now this has a lot more brake horsepower than the other car, and is going to be a totally different experience. But if you want to see this guys, start voting. So they're the two cars, but like I said, if you want to see any other cars, don't forget to put it in the comments. But now I'm going to leave you a replay of the previous race.